Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we will be playing some more mono red in standard ranked best of one. I'm going come back to this deck because I kind of want to see how it's going to do in the new meta. All will be one has come out, so we tried red before, we try red after, of course. The only difference is really between this list and the list I had played previously is I added two Chandras to kind of have a little bit of extra reach maybe. And then Feldon. So if they have to spot removal with any type of burn spell or we get him with combat damage, it can kind of help draw a card in a way. We can select a card. Don't know what Feldon does. We'll highlight it here. Can't block, but whenever it's dealt damage, exile that many cards from the top of your library. Choose one of them until end of the next turn. You may play that card. So if they lightning strike it, play fire it, we can kind of look a little bit deeper and help replace the Feldon that we lost. In terms of threats, we have Kamano, Swift Spear, Phoenix Chick, Bloodthirsty Adversary, and Thundering Raiju. Then for our reach, we have Play with Fire, Lightning Strike, and a Shivan Devastator. I didn't put it necessarily in the threats as it's a one of. And it's kind of the last ditch effort to kind of win a game that we're not really supposed to. And then we have a couple spot removal cards in Strangle and a Braid. Just kind of don't really have the burn spells in the format, so we're just going to play some spot up things to help us get through if we need to. So other than that, we're going to hop into games to see how they go. Oh, I don't really talk about the starting hand, but I'm going to keep. Seems fairly decent. We find a threat here. This hand's really good. If not, we have the Chandra into the Thunder Boy. Oh, what deck's playing Thran Portal? I know the answer to this, but I don't know the answer to this. We did draw a creature, just not the one we wanted. Playing Thran. Aha! We are going to keep the Play with Fire in hand. I'm almost positive this is just Rot Priest. So we're gonna go ahead and commit to the board, I think. Now it's whether or not we should play Chandra or Squee. I kind of like getting the Chandra down if we can. Although this could be a Spell Pierce. I'm not exactly sure what the decks have come to right now. Let's just get the Squee in. Let's put pressure on if we're able to. They play two Fading Hopes, I think. But maybe this is worse, because this could just be Fading Hope. Overthought it. Underthunk it. On bottom. We'll hit for 2. So even if they play a Rot Priest here with 1 land available, we can double Play with Fire, get it off the board, and then try to win from there. If we draw a land, we get to even be more progressive than that. As long as it's not a Mistress Foundry. Because then we can play land, play Chandra, plus make a red along with having 1 available mana. And then double Play with Fire it. Nothing? Tough. I'm going to play a Feldon instead here. To hold up a Play with Fire to put them skills down on their turn if they want to play the Rot Priest. That seems like another Fading Hope to me. Or a March. It could be a March. Kind of hard to always put them on a card. They gain a life. Oh no. Playing these gain life lands aren't necessarily bad in their deck. Because that's what they want to be doing. I am going to get the Chandra down now. This is when I can plus ping them and play a Swift Spear. And just get repeated burn in. Target them.
Like your hors d'oeuvres extra crispy.
It could technically phase out my entire board if they have a blue card in hand. Kind of the cool part about March. We might see that happen here. This is 5 damage and they're probably not going to want to be looking at that. But in theory, they are at 7, right? 10, 8, 7. Unless they can deal with everything. Yeah, we saw the highlight. I believe that's what's happening. So they exile, slip out the back. This would be way worse if they did have a Rot Priest in play, but they have yet to play one. There's another land. We can assume that was on their draw for turn. They had missed a land drop previously. So that would put me in the idea that they still don't have a Rot Priest. They're probably sitting on a green march, not really able to do anything. I'm going to play out a Drake and hope it's enough. Interesting to see if they try to draw a card here by targeting it with a spell. I think that's what the tank is on. Get to play a land. We're gonna make a mana. Target them. We're gonna get our squee down.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
I'm activating that anytime soon here. I'm just gonna swing them in. And if they try to block, then protect, then I'll play with fire it. Also, if they don't end up blocking the Swift Sphere, we might have lethal. Unsure. They have the green one, they can gain 2 life. So, got any response? And we're just holding 2 play with fires. So no life gain here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blue spear. If I were you. I mean, I'll leave the play with fire on top to get the last second reset we need if something horribly goes wrong here. Sure, this will happen. Okay. The idea and the reason I didn't fire it off immediately in case that their draw was a second Fading Hope, which would put them shields down for a Spell Pierce if they are playing it. I don't know if they are now, but that's why I didn't just fire off the second one before they drew. So they bounce Swift Sphere, then it's no longer lethal. I go first. I have a spot, burn, removal, scry, etc. into adversary, into hopefully squee. Sure, I'll keep. This is one of the riskier keeps I think I've had. Mono a lot of times make keeps way easier because of the amount of value that card provides. A blue-red land instantly makes me think this is going to be a Mind Splice Apparatus deck. How would I ever guess that from here? I have no idea, but it's the guess. So we're playing down around Brotherhood End. And some other things. Make this appear. Consider. Could be a play with fire. I officially don't know what it is. Just some blue-red shredder pile. Interesting. Blue-red mill pile?
I'll take note of all your...
If I draw a land, they lose. Well, they lose anyway, right? 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh my. They just lose already.
Be more vulnerable than your memory.
Not. These are the weird ones where you just get to go first and the hand was somewhat sketched, but we drew what we needed and we got him. So, our turn 4, win with mono red. Nice. I just assumed that was a Mind Splice Apparatus. What were they playing? I want to see their entire graveyard. Obviously, some amount of rent. Oh, snap. They're really about to get me good. Yeah, I don't know. The mirror time. Play Swiss Spear. Feels like he's gonna get play fired. Bye. Is the mirror. If I play a Feldon, I'm gonna be really upset. That's not a good one for me to remove. Mono. Could argue that Kamano was their draw for turn. Another play with fire, you think? Maybe. I'm gonna play it. Our play with fire doesn't do a ton whenever a thing comes down with a counter on it if it's already a 2-2. Good to see how Chandra does in the mirror. Well, play with fire gets to actually answer that 2-2 of all things. We kind of get away with something there. Could have been a lot of other things. Play land. We'll try to move the combat. Nothing. Play Chandra. And we're just going to slowly kind of be the control deck here, especially considering we have a Chandra in play. Plus, make our red play with fire here.
Toast? I'd love to.
Oh, they're on mechanized warfare. So Chandra is going to 1. Just fine with me. Kind of getting the value that I want.
Better not ruin my
Oh, that's a devastator. That's really good here. Plus here. E for 1. Play this for 4. Alright, get in there for 6. Kind of interesting to see if this Chandra goes. If not, we get to play the bloodthirsty adversary. Well, Chandra's definitely going. Kamano, if you don't know, does it to you and planeswalkers. A lightning strike didn't hit me, so I'm feeling a lot happier about it. What do they do if I just like Chandra plus play with fire here, hit him for 2? I think I want to try to get the value out of this bloodthirsty adversary to close the game.
This little candle's gonna set the world on fire. Give a toast? I'd love to.
We'll see though. And drop, no. One damage to us. Well, 2 damage to us. Twist to you. Wow. So weirdly enough, Chandra has gained us so much life in this matchup. Well, there's just a lightning strike. I'm just gonna stick with the game plan.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
So I could obviously shoot them, but I'm gonna remove their creature in case they have removal for my creature. Like, because they can then block and then remove a creature. If that makes sense. Because if this was just play with fire, it removes my bloodthirsty adversary, and then they block here, and then I just potentially lose. So instead, let's just remove their creature, make it less likely that I lose, while also putting myself in a position to win the game. Just in the Post Malone right now. Magic player, if you don't know. I go first with this hand. Yes, sir. This one and this one. Oh, a really cool swamp. I like that. Sleeper is not important for us to remove now, so we're just gonna play out another creature and then get in there. If they want to block and trade it off, they can. If not, they take 3. Oh. Darn it, you're gross. What is this? What is this? 2 different ones. Play another Swift Spear. Assume this is them hoping that they can buff this sleeper when they block. Trade out a creature. Could be a buff and then cut down on one. Go for the throw here. That's fine with me. I don't get anything off of it. See if they block. No blocks. We'll lightning strike and get a ton of damage in. Kind of have to with the little bit of the flooding that we've done so far. We need to kind of get a max value if we can. Our top decks are obviously not guaranteed. Then there's cards like that that are hard for us to kind of deal with a little bit. Now this could be a lightning strike, deal with this, and attack. If they don't block. Let's see. Actually, I think this forces them to block more. If I lightning strike this, discard this, I feel like they're more obligated to block. That's kind of what we want. I'll discard this land. Still no block, okay. You go to 6 and they're fine with it. Obliterator, not great. This is a Phoenix chick. Are there any black spells that can make them fight a creature? Even if they do, it's only a 1/1, so it's not like that big of a deal. So play Phoenix chick now. Swing it above. Hit for 1. Call it a day. A second one. Not great. Make that a 2/2. I'm not blocking here. A land. Have to be careful here. Play a squee. Again, we'll swing our creature that can't block. Yeah. The blocks. Need to be able to swing out as much as I can. Will they pay a life and draw a card? Nope. So Gix doesn't get any value there. It's so close. Do I have it though? They can block 3 creatures, so 1, 2, and 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, and 3 gets through. Man, if they would have done it, we would have been fine. And I can't block it all back. I mean, I'm just like that on crackback, so. Yeah, if they would have used the Gix ability, we would have got him. It's like such a small little thing that can change in games, and them having the discipline to not do it was so good for them. Good games. Friday 13. Oh, spooky. Who goes first? I have Magic the Gathering cards, so I will keep. Hello? Here? They have a cool animated one. They have a cool wavy boy. I think I want to play Kimono. And play. Like I don't want to win. pancakes. I lose by 1 because the noodle's not cooking. So I should have played Swiss Spears first and then played a kimono. I'm just an absolute troll. The counter there. Am I supposed to hold up a lightning strike, or am I supposed to play this threat? But if they play the card, it's like -2/-2 everything, then I lose everything. So I'm gonna hold it back. Have a lightning strike. Although they might want to hold it because they want to clean up the kimono with it as well. They play the -2/-2. I do get to lightning strike them and save my Swiss Spear. Or they play a Phyrexian Obliterator, and now I'm really sad. Do that. Mono's a good draw. You just need the damage. They have a green, so they're gonna make me fight. Which I'll probably lightning strike my own creature. They try to make me fight. Yeah, that's the plan. That's what they make me fight, though, I guess. Kicks command. With power 2 or less. Lifelink. Oh, yeah, I just lose to that. That's crazy. Sure. Can't do nothing to stop it. Alright, gain your 7. Of course, there's untap, make us fight, and I just stack the whole house. Yo, I'm not giving them the satisfaction. No. Post game wrap. Deck's fine. The deck's good. You can punish the late game strategies, lose to some early game strategies, play, draw. It's all good. I even have a sideboard for this. From where I found a list from the Modern Challenge, or Modern Challenge. Okay, buddy. The Standard Challenge, where I think it got like 3rd. The only changes I have is these Chandras are supposed to be our homeboy here. I think it's the only difference in the deck. Could be wrong. But other than that, deck's good. It's mono red. Mono red's lowest rating anytime in Standard is basically B. And then its highest rating is obviously S tier. So if you want a mono red deck to play, it's pretty solid. Do your own tuning for what meta you kind of feel like you're running into, and it'll probably perform pretty well for you. But other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later in the next one.